Greetings, Ken Martin here, PGA Instructor, Keiser University College of Golf. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, be sure and do so. Click the subscribe button below. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about consistency in golf. I had a very interesting lesson actually yesterday where the student was asking me how he could be more consistent. And so we talked about what was inconsistent. And what we found out was that his left to right dispersion wasn't too bad, but his distance front to back, or distance from the hole as far as total yardage, total air carry, was very inconsistent. So he might be hitting an 8-iron, expecting it to travel 165 yards, and sometimes it would go 150, 155, and other times 170. So very inconsistent, leaving himself long putts or maybe even chips after his iron shots. So the idea here made me think of a great article that was written on our blog by Dr. T.J. Tomasi, and it's dealing with the true value of a golf club. And Dr. Tomasi described it quite simply as being three-quarter effort on, or three-quarter swing to produce a very consistent contact, which translates not only to more consistent face angles, but also more consistent air carry distances. So that was the lesson that I proceeded to give to the student, and it worked quite nicely. The understanding here is just to realize that the idea with iron shots is to be consistent in both the air carry and the direction. Most likely you're going to be more consistent if you use the true value of the club as opposed to your full bore hard hits every time. So let me demonstrate, and you'll see number-wise how this goes. So the first shot I'm going to hit here is just going to be a full-out 8-iron for me, which travels about 165. So on the simulator, that was a little mishit. We see a total distance of 167 and an air carry of 157. And again, it was a mishit. So that in itself isn't a bad example of the fact that I need to tone down a little bit to get the ball out of the center of the face. So a true value for this golf club is about 150 for me. And it's usually very consistent, and it's easier for me to catch the center of the face. So I'm going to go ahead and hit 5 shots, and then we'll take a look at the numbers. All right, so let's take a look here at the numbers. I'm going to put this over to our table where we can actually see a list of numbers. And our goal here is to take a look at, we know the last 5, if we look at carry, we're going to see 148, 154, 147, 148. The last one actually didn't record, so we got the last 4. And then there was my max out, which came to 157, but it was a mishit. But you can see that these last 4 were very close to what I feel the true value of this 8-iron is, which is 150. So if I've got 150, I'm definitely not hitting a 9-iron as hard as I can. I'm going to my three-quarter 8-iron. And that's the idea. This lesson is all about learning how to optimize consistency by hitting the ball in the center of the face. Know the true value of each one of your golf clubs, and you'll score better. I want to thank you all for watching. Be certain if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments section below. Even if you disagree, let us know. We all got a lot to learn here.